The next bit that we're going to do is called forms of attack, right? And it does take a lot of courage to be honest with it, because that's how we sort of get work done with around it, if we're just honest with it. So I'm going to hand, and I'll give you those sheets as well. You can do it amongst yourselves, or just if you want to just do it. I won't be asking for any sort of feedback on your pieces of work. Probably come in and talk if you want to later. But these are just some drawings. Forms of attack. Okay then. So has everybody got pens? Everybody sorted? Okay. So look at the drawings on the sheet, and think of a key relationship in your life. As you can sort of see, each of those captions, they are a form of attack. If it's a form of attack you use, circle 1. If this is a form of attack that the other person uses, so the other person, remember the key relationship, someone that you just thought of, do they use any of those attacks? And if they do, circle 2. Okay, and the last one, if it is, and it doesn't have to be the key relationship, just it's asking a question, if it is a form of attack that was used in your childhood,
right,
circle 3. Right, so you've done the 3 attacks, the three things that I'm asking. So just, everyone done? Yeah. So the question is, right, how do you feel from doing that exercise?
I think you kind of bring back those feelings of the certain situations. So, you know, it kind of doesn't put you in a very good mood.
And the feeling, I'm saying, how do you feel? Do you know? No.
How do I feel? A little bit sad.
Claire, how do you feel?
When I have to circle the ones you use, it makes me feel guilty thinking about the fact that I know I use those but still use them.
Brandon?
It made me feel a bit guilty, also a little bit sad, but also a bit intrigued to know actually like how other people, like how that's affected me. Like,
Martin?
Obviously I've had to do this before, and but it always does the same thing. I think Elaine said it quite well. Each separate question made me feel different ways. Now, owning the ones that I use, a little bit of guilt, and I know I try to moderate it, so I put a lot of effort into trying to hide them ones, or sorry, yeah, hide and try not to do that. I still do occasionally, but actually then looking at the ones that in the relationship I had in mind happened to me, and then even more so, actually I found it even more upsetting than ringing the ones that happened to me as a child, and then again thinking, right, but actually like your children would have seen whether I do them or I don't do them or my partner does them, but these are obviously members of my family and my children would have seen all of these. Does that make sense? So I've been experienced to maybe say 70%, but my children have probably seen all of. So not a nice feeling.
Brandon?
what I also found interesting about like circling the number 3s is that some of the ones that like you circled, you do yourself. So the people that did that to you, and you know you don't like them doing that to you, you actually do it yourself, which
and that goes to my next question. Which is,
clever, isn't it?
it is, yeah. I just think it needs to be a cancer or something. Into doing to others what was done to you in your childhood. Have you moved on to doing to others what has been done to you in your childhood?
yeah.
Claire?
Yeah.
Elaine?
Yes.
Martin?
Some of.
Some of. So, yes.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I mean, yeah. I would like to think probably the ones that I really didn't like that happened to me, I like to think I didn't, but I would have done it in a different way. Do you know what I mean? So I still do them, but Again, it's looking for you try to believe that you don't do them, but some of them I do. Yeah, I do.
So the answer is yes.
Is yes. Yeah. You pin me down, mate. Yeah.